I started coming to Journey Church in 2019, in the fall of 2019. My husband and I had visited because our children go here. They invited us to various events, and at each of those events, I felt stronger and stronger that this is the place for me. My husband, he wasn't there yet, but he understood why it would be a good fit for us. We continued to go to the church in 2019, and then sadly, my husband passed away in January of 2020. And the first thing that I realized was when he passed away, I didn't know what my purpose was. I was a retired teacher. I wasn't working anymore. I didn't have anything to keep me going every day. I remembered as I started going to the church, one of the interesting things that this church did was they had it like an intermission. And during the intermission, you got to meet people. And my daughter reminded me that when you meet people, Mom, you got to branch out. You know everybody on this side of the church. You need to branch out and go to the other side of the church. And knowing who I am, I kind of relied on my husband, because he's a lot more animated than I am, that he would open doors of communication for me, and I had to now do it on my own. But then the pandemic happened, and those doors were closed. So I wasn't able to connect with people. Pastor Maria remembered a conversation that I had when my husband was still here, and she said that in that conversation, she heard me say that my love language is working with children. And so she just filed that away. And once we opened again, she challenged me, and she says, I was wondering if you would like to work in the children's ministry, and I'll connect you with Dion. And I'm working with Crosswalk now, and I love it. The beauty of working in the children's ministry is you get to connect with so many different people. And it's because of that volunteering that I know what my purpose is again. My purpose is to help serve where God puts me. And Pastor Maria was part of that by reminding me that there is a reason to go forward and that I belong here. And I feel forever grateful that God put me in this church and that I can volunteer now and serve where He wants me to.